Hello guys, my name is Jayant. In this video, I am coming up with a new interview question, that is, what are the different ways to add CSS for a HTML document? Even though this is very simple interview question, but you should answer in a proper way. How can you answer for this question is, there are three different ways to add a CSS for a HTML document. The first one is inline CSS, second one is internal CSS, and the third one is external CSS. Let's go with the first approach, inline CSS. Inline CSS is nothing but you are writing the styles for a HTML element in the same tag by using the style attribute. Even though this is very easy and quick approach, this is not a recommended approach because you are writing the HTML and CSS in the same file. Sometimes it is very hard to maintain and very hard to read as well. That's why this is not a recommended approach. Whenever it is possible, you can try to avoid this approach. The second approach is internal CSS. Internal CSS, why we call it is, so instead of you are writing the styles in the same tag, you are going to write the styles in the head section by using the style tag. Earlier we used the style attribute, here we are using the style tag. Inside a style tag, you will write the styles for the HTML elements by using different kinds of selectors like ID, class, or tag selector, and you can use the different kinds of selectors. By this way, you can write the styles for the HTML elements. This looks more better than the earlier approach like an inline CSS, but even though this is also not recommended approach because you are still writing the CSS in the same HTML file, that will make sometimes very hard to read, and also you cannot reuse the CSS in other files. That's why this is also not a recommended approach. The third and final approach is by using external CSS. This is the most recommended and better approach. Here we are writing the styles in a separate CSS file and separate HTML file. You are going to link both the HTML and CSS by using link tag. In the link tag, you will give the reference for that file. Then whenever this HTML file is loaded, that CSS also gets loaded. So this is more better and best approach. In the real-time projects, people will always suggest to use this external CSS only. So you need to answer in this way. Definitely you will crack the interview. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel.